Okay. Okay, I have divided my presentations into 6 parts. I will start with background of study and next objective of study and concept of teaching Thai dance, and part 2 set activity and conclusion. And I will end my talk with presentation. So as you well that education is related to culture and there are tools for communicating and conveying human thoughts. That is one part of culture to develop the youth in physical, mental, intellectual, and emotional conditions. That is also movement as the blend in all parts of the body, like the Thai dance. That is second from 4 elements, which consists of the first is relating from nature and environment. The second one shift cost. The third performance in college from Royal course in the early days. And fourth, influence from India which directly to Thai or indirectly brought from Java and Cambodia. So that activities focus on giving students to the opportunities to express themselves to the public. The dance activity must cover 3 activities: composing, the first cognitive, second emotional, and third learning skill. Regarding the dance teaching activities, there are 2 parts, like have practice and also have lecture. Then mostly focus on practice more than lecture. For example, Department of Dance Education at Yogyakarta State University, Indonesia provides the teaching of the dance with an emphasis on activities to develop students creative and also the activity encourage students to be able to apply knowledge and adapt it to be used in daily life. As I'm a Thai teacher dance and I have the opportunity to exchange culture at Yogyakarta State University, Indonesia. Therefore, I am interested in applying a basic knowledge of Thai dance for student dance in dance program in Yogyakarta. For cultural exchange between Thailand and Indonesia can be done taught by dancing. And learner can use knowledge gained to be linked out the course. They can also learn culture with reflects way of the life and traditional in Thai society. And next, now we turn to the objective of the study. There are 4 main aim. Firstly, the student aim to have knowledge and understanding about Thai dance. The second, the student aim to correct basic dance according to the form. The third, the student can focus on being creative and to be able integrate knowledge and teaching with other course. Finally, the student aim to create a performance that includes the knowledge of basic. And next, we come to basic activity of Thai dance. Teaching the dance focus on activity which are taken from concepts of skill. Skinner to organize learning with focus on practice by demonstration. They are divided into 6 learning steps. The first, like a demonstration for students to see preliminary. The second, following the pattern. And third, connecting. And fourth, expression. Fifth, improvement. And sixth, creative. All activities are composed of hand skill set, foot skill set, head skill set, movement skill set, and skill set for creative activity in the show. And next, the improvement settings of learner are taken from concept the three sides learner by Bloom, which are first cognitive, second affective, and third psychomotor. They cover all of time to practice in 6 weeks or 12 hours. So please take a look at the slide. How to apply Bloom concept. The first, by cognitive, student can remember considering the beauty and accuracy. Second, affective by then is aesthetic, like by five sensors and expression, and the psychomotor by practice, passion, and bloopers. And next, now may I show you about relationship to learning with the ability of learner according by Bloom. Like that's the table. As you can see that cognitive for learners show sometimes is characteristics such as knowledge, memorize, by memorize and practice, understanding with interpretation and adoption with appropriate and accurate principle. And next, this is the part of skill sets and the sample is a guideline for students. How can they do that? The learner just follow the pictures below. And the first, is called Tang Wong. Learner, the firstly have to set your hand and then force up, lift, and force your thumb to the palm your hands slightly like this. Okay. Yes. And next, conclusions. The practice of Thai dance under 5 sets, like a head skill, hand skill, foot skill, and make together. So on 6 weeks or around 12 hours, all subject is provide the learner have a knowledge, understanding of Thai basic, and able to perform basic dance correctly according by forms, and to be creative and able integrated knowledge with another course or another art. So following the study, there are some suggestions, like the first, extend the time of training. Second, have approach to develop to the research. And third, develop a teaching media. And fourth, have a platform of Thai dance. All of this information can be further developed into my research to create media for a basic of Thai dance. Before end of my talk, here is QR code for the platform Thai dance. You can access the platform by using QR codes to learn about Thai dance. Okay, that's all. Is my presentation. Do you have any question? Oh, thank you for very much for your attention.
Okay. Greetings, Wathanan. Your presentation is amazing, and if anyone wants to ask question to Wathanan Srinin, because her voice was a little bit unclear just now. There was a little bit of interruption with the environment of the wind. All right, because it's not the internet connection, but it's the environment that is caused by windy towards the mic. That's why there's a harsh sound behind it. So that's why some of your words were not so clear. But if there is any question, you can address it to me. I will ask her. All right, I will appoint you to ask any questions. Okay, so at the moment, I don't think so there's any question, but yeah, okay, Dr. Suraini has a question for you, Wathanan. I will unmute Dr. Suraini. Okay, hold on. Okay, Dr. Suraini, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you may address your question to Wathanan Srini.
Hi, Wathanan. Very creative and interesting study. But I think I missed some part of it merely because of the internet connection. Can you
Yeah.
share with us the objective of the study or the research question?
Okay. Oh, yes. This is my object study.
Just a comment, probably because this is a slide, you have put it in keywords, but it's good to have objective in a complete sentence so that, you know, we can see whether it is stated very clearly so that you can measure them, be it
Yeah.
qualitative or quantitative. So
Oh,
that's a little
yeah.
comment for me. So
Yes.
you want to say?
Qual qualitative. Yes.
All right. Yeah,
Yes.
because it's written.
Actually, is this information is about some parts of my research. Actually, my research on nowadays, I'm just makes the model for teaching basic of Thailand for foreigner student.
All right.
Yes, yes, and I make methods like qualitative and quantitative better.
All right. Good luck
Yes,
with that.
yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Suraini. And Dr. Jirapon Chano will also want to ask a question. I will also unmute Jirapon Chano. Okay, Dr. Jirapon, can you hear me?
Yes สวัสดีค่ะ
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 เราใช้ภาษาไทยไม่ได้ใช่ไหมคะ
Can I use Thai language? Actually, it's okay. Do you have specific teaching step that you teach Thai dance because it may be different from Thai student and international student? So, what is the first basic that they have to know? Step
Yes,
of teaching. Uh-huh.
yes. Actually, this have of all in my presentation is basic of Thailand. Start from like hand says, head, and pose, and how to the movement. But
Mhm.
actually, I think is from now I will make like an application for everyone can learn about basic of Thai dance of all have many more steps for learning and I
Uh-huh.
make like a Indonesia language, English language, and also Thai language is T language.
Uh-huh.
Everyone can learning. Yes,
Uh-huh.
from basic step like that.
Okay. I like to dance too, and my suggestions is you maybe should start with the rhythm to follow แบบให้จังหวะก่อนนะคะให้จังหวะ ให้จังหวะฟังเพลง to hear the song and then follow the rhythm and then make the manners
Yes.
ใช่ไหม
Actually, yes. Thank you for your suggestions. Actually, in my research, have more steps for learn about Thai dance. Like the first is how you movement, and the second how you can mix the posture with music, and the third and finally how you can performance. And also I have the one song for participants can enjoy that and practice by themselves. And after that, them can dance or can show and have
Mhm.
confidence. Yes, I think like that.
ค่ะ
Thank
ขอบ
you.
คุณค่ะ โชคดีค่ะ
Okay, Kapung Kap. All right.
Yeah.
So we have our second person who wants to ask question as well. Dr. Mawinder would also want to ask a question. I would hold on. I would bring Dr. Mawinder on board. All right, Dr. Mawinder, can you hear me?
Yes, can. Actually, I have just a very small question. I would say, I'm very impressed with how Wathanan managed to embed the Bloom's taxonomy into the dancing steps and all that. So I'm just wondering, you know, all this the Bloom's taxonomy can be applied to all the other dances. You know, the Malay dance, Chinese dance. I think it should be the same. So I'm looking forward to actually the completion of your study and the development of your model, actually, Wathanan. It's very interesting. So that's why I'm asking whether the steps can be, you know, steps of the Bloom's taxonomy can be replicated and applied to other dances as well.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. You can access by my app on my slide, and you can see like a basic of Thai dance, how many steps, or you can like practice or by yourself or something like that, and to give another people can learn that also. Yes.
The part where you actually integrated the Bloom's taxonomy is what interests me. You see, you have the critical thinking skills, the affective, affective, and another part of it, which is quite interesting, right? Even when we are teaching these skills, the Bloom's taxonomy, we have the headache of how to integrate those skills. Using dance steps, if you can do it, it is good. You see, nowadays generation, the generation Y and Z, they prefer this kind of teaching, motivations and all that, including dance and all English dances and so on. So that's why it's quite interesting. All right. Thank you, Wathanan, for sharing with me.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Mawinder. And then, okay, Wathanan, you have many questions. Okay, you have another questions from Maulud. All right, I will unmute Maulud. Okay, Maulud, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
Okay, you can address your question to Wathanan Srinin.
Yeah, I say since we are actually discussing issue of dancing, I thought maybe as part of the practical, she could have maybe bring a kind of clip so that we can see how actually practically the dance is. I would have appreciate that, because I used to pass the cultural center here in UEM, and I see how they are dancing. So now she's discussing dancing. I want to see a clip so that she will show us at least how the dancing is taking place. I think maybe that can be good.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Actually, it's like it easy how to learn Thai dance. The first you like access on my application first, and then you can see the step 1 until step 8. How to like handset, how to movement like this, or also how to dance. And also when you end of the practice, I have the like a video to show you how to dance and every part of the basic. And finally also have the like a test or exam for learner, because I need to know, I also need to know about knowledge anyone when them access or use my application, and then how to learn, and how about level skill of them. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Maulud. And then we have another question from Hafiza Hajimia. I will unmute Hafiza Hajimia at the moment. All right, Miss Hafiza, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You can address your question to Wathanan Srinin.
Hi, Wathanan.
Yeah, hi.
It was a very good presentation.
Yes, thank you.
When we are doing just basic quantitative and qualitative analysis, it looks simple, very simple compared to what you just did. You are actually measuring the movements, right?
Yeah. But
Impressive.
yes,
Yes.
in my research have like a experiment. I experiment like a population sampling, but from departments of them, and to like prepare two group, like a control group and uncontrolled group. So by and I like experiment by my application of all. Yes.
Okay. Are you doing the observation by yourself, or are you using help of others to do the observation? Are you the only one observing, or other people helping you?
By myself. Yes, because I have like an opportunity for exchange culture with that department also. So when I exchange and I also survey and observation of all, like material, how to learning, blah blah blah. So I make like to know about that problem, and so after that I try to make like an application like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Another question. Based on your objective just now, you mentioned that you are measuring the knowledge, right?
yes.
How are you actually measuring the knowledge through movements? I mean,
Oh,
how
yes,
are you measuring the knowledge?
yes, knowledge. And like actually, how to say, improvise teaching on the dance, also focus on practice. So the student can like practice by themselves or like group works. So they have opportunity for use the skill thinking for thinking that is the posture is matching with that song or not, or that posture is beautiful or like two of the form of the dance or not. Yes.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that is a great question from
Yes,
Hafiza.
welcome.
And thank you, Wathanan, for the amazing presentation. I would love to learn how to bend my hands, all right? And I think all of us here do have a soft spot for dancing as well. And we are always curious to see, the feel of dancing, all right? And it is very interesting how Wathanan Srini managed to correlate behaviorism with our behaviorism with the dancing techniques, and it is indeed a great opportunity to see a model developed to measure these steps, all right, of how they are improved using the behaviorism theory, all right, and even the Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, so